All right, let's start with the big story that we are tracking this morning on WION, where the South Indian state of Kerala continues to remain on edge after unprecedented rains have brought the state to a complete standstill. Now, thousands of soldiers and also dozens of helicopters are being deployed to rescue people who are marooned by what has been described as the worst flooding in over a century in Kerala. Now, tens of thousands of people are still stuck on the rooftops and houses and community centres, and rescue workers have yet to reach many flooded areas, some which are too narrow even for boats to navigate in. Now, the Indian Air Force has dropped relief packets for the flood-affected victims and also has provided them with basic amenities for their survival as the situation continues to remain pretty grim. Meanwhile, India's Meteorological Department has also forecast more rains in the coming days.
Situations are pretty bad near the area, Chenganur, especially near the hill where Chenganur area is situated. More of the areas, habited areas, are flooded there, and we are trying to rescue. Initially, we are benching up people, and right now we are supplying the food and water supply to the people there. And as if you've seen right now, this is difficult because water flow is very fast, and it is very difficult for them to go towards that open area and so that they can be vinched up. So the alternative is to provide food and water to them so that they can at least survive till the water recedes.
Now, the state's Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has put the combined death toll from flooding and landslides since the start of the rainy season at well over 324. At least about 6 lakh people have been evacuated into relief camps. The Chief Minister of the state has also announced a compensation of 200,000 rupees, that's about 2 lakh rupees, to the next of kin of the deceased, and about 50,000 rupees to those who are seriously injured. Meanwhile, help is pouring in from across India. Other state governments have also pitched in with their efforts and have sent vital aid in terms of food and other basic necessities to the flood-affected areas in Kerala. The volunteers from around the country are packaging food and medical supplies for the flood-stricken victims. Now, the Indian Navy has also stepped up its efforts for relief and rescue. Navy's helicopters have loaded relief material from Naval Air Station in Kochi for the flood victims. The Navy has deployed as many as 2 advanced light helicopters, 3 Sea King choppers and 4 Chetak helicopters for relief and rescue missions. And also, according to reports, the Kochi Naval Station will allow for civilian flight operations from Monday after the local airport was inundated due to heavy rains and also shut for flights until at least the 26th of August. All right, so this is what the scene is like across so many of these relief centres that have been established in recent days. We're given to understand that at least about 6 lakh people have been evacuated to safer areas. The big challenge, of course, is in terms of logistics, trying to get that aid material and that relief material to all those people who are presently stranded in areas where connectivity is very, very low. Now, the Met Department has forecast that more rains are expected over the course of the next 48 hours, and the state government and also the central government have, of course, announced aid packages for the people. And these are the visuals that we see of the people who have been marooned in extremely difficult to reach areas being rescued by helicopters. And also, our correspondent Nishchita Virendra is presently in Thiruvananthapuram and has sent us this report from a relief camp from there.
Apart from consumables, you also have medicines that are being sorted here. A list of medicines have been given out to the people. It is put out outside each and every rescue and relief material center, right from basic medicines for little children to the aged. Then you have paracetamols, you have cold medicines, you have acidity medicines, and then you have more prescription medicines like BP tablets and diabetes tablets that have all been listed out. And you have people coming in all through the day and placing it here in these collection centers, where they're organized by these self-organized youngsters who have gathered, only mobilized by social media. There is absolutely no chaos. They are very well organized, and they have started segregating these material in different boxes. Each of the boxes have different labels, and every time there's a requirement to package it, they quickly open it, and within a matter of a few seconds, packets are made that can be airdropped or that can be sent across to various relief camps. In Thiruvananthapuram, with video journalist Chandan, Nishita Virendra, WION.